So here's the first video. I didn't want to make a video just to make a video. I wanted to do something with my heart in it. So here's my heart. HIV. So why is HIV in your heart, Mio? Well, I, as a lot of people here in Sweden, watched the show Torka aldrig tårar utan handskar. Handskar, translated Never Wipe Tears Without Gloves. This is a show about when HIV and AIDS came to Sweden back in the 80s. Also, I started working with HIV and sexual health, but what makes this really personal to me is the fact that I have a few friends of mine who have confided their HIV positive status to me. The first one was a guy who lived in the States. He has passed now, not due to AIDS, but due to suicide. It was family issues and lots of drama involved. The second one was one of my best friends. We don't quite have the same relationship now, so I don't feel that's my story to tell. The third one, however, is a guy who has given me permission to talk about this, though he does remain anonymous. So this guy asked me one day to come over, and I said of course. So I came to his place, he opened the door, and he looked tired but normal. We sat down on his bed, and he started talking about nothing and everything, his day, his work, just talking, and I listened, and I listened, and I listened. And eventually he just snapped. He was like, I can't do this, oh, this is too much, oh my god, I can't handle this, and he just like freaked out. And I said that no matter what you've done or no matter what this is about, it's okay. I love you and it's okay, just please tell me. So he reached for his bag and he took a jar with medication named Truvada. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right because I'm used to saying it in Swedish, but yeah. And Truvada is, for you who don't know, the most famous medication, antiviral medication for HIV, which prevents you from getting AIDS. PrEP is essentially when you use Truvada when you are HIV negative to prevent HIV from attaching in your body. Now, there are reasons why this is not allowed in Sweden. It's debated. That's the way it is right now. So what I've come to be engaged in when it comes to HIV is not so much how the virus works in your body, though that is important and needs to be researched, as today you cannot actually cure HIV or AIDS. But what really engages me is the social aspect of it. The consequences that HIV positive people, especially in the gay community here, have to face just because people are uneducated. When HIV first came to Sweden, they got HIV, it developed to AIDS, and people died. Today in the West, we have really good antiviral medication, which prevents AIDS from happening. However, most people don't know about this, and there are even doctors telling young gay men to stay away from HIV positive people because they just don't know, which is such a disaster. The fact is that the newest research tells us that if you, for example, have unprotected sex with someone carrying HIV and medicating, the possibility of HIV transferring from someone HIV positive to someone HIV negative is kind of almost zero. There's so little chance of that happening, but still people are so scared and they just don't know. That also means that hugging, kissing, cuddling someone who's HIV positive is not a problem. One of my dreams and goals in life is that people who are HIV positive should be able to talk about it like they talked about what they had for lunch, and people would not be scared, there would be no stigma. I want to remove the stigma. I want to remove the fear. I want to remove the shame. And since I'm not a politician or a famous person, the only way I see fit is talking about it. I want HIV positive people to know I'm here and I care and I don't care in the right way. And I want HIV negative people to know not to be afraid, because HIV should be respected, but not feared. That's all the time I have. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with more videos because I give a shit. See you next time. Bye. So, why is HIV... About when HIV and AIDS came to Sweden back in the 80s to the gay community. To the gay community. To the gay community. Så, låt